if you are a local business owner, then I have a strategy I want to share with you because you could be missing out on a huge amount of business if you are not taking advantage of this. So let me show you what I mean. This is a pest control website. This company is based in Michigan in the States, although the method I show you is going to work anywhere in the world. The thing I want to point out to you is that this business here has a newsletter. Now, this is very, very important for a business to collect email addresses, to collect telephone numbers, because what you want to be able to do is remarket to these people. When you own their data, you can market to them. So being able to be like this business here or this other pest control business down here, which is also collecting emails through a newsletter, what that means is if these businesses have a promotion or a new service that they want to mention, or they just want to email out about the pest control world and services they have, they can email to the list. But the problem is you've already got to spend money to get people onto your website, whether that's Facebook ads, whether you want to do it through organic marketing. They need to come through to your website and join the newsletter. Plus, you've got to keep on top of it. There's so many businesses out there that do the good intentions of building up an email list for email marketing, and then they never use it properly. But there's a second type of newsletter, a better option for local businesses, and that is a local newsletter. So this one here is the Hilton Head Spotlight. This newsletter is its own local business in its own right, because what they do as a local newsletter business is that they send out every week information on events and activities for people that live in the Hilton Head area. And you can see they've got over 5,000 subscribers on their list. Now, to get 5,000 subscribers on a local business list for a particular branded business, if you're doing something like lead gen through Facebook ads, you're going to be paying a lot. It could be $5, could be $10 per lead. With this kind of newsletter, we get subscribers for 20, 30, 50 cents. That's it. But all that happens is people come along and go, yeah, I do want free information on events and activities that are going on in the local area. And then once a week, all you have to do is find those events and you put them into a newsletter. So what we have here is an event section. We found a local image, which can be found online as long as we have the source. And we're just sharing what's going on. So we've got this Summer Jam season opener, date and time, a little bit about it, and then a link to go and check out more detail. And that's essentially what this newsletter is. And we can put in news as well for the local community. We can talk about charities. You can see here they've got the weather as well. But it's much cheaper to get subscribers on this list than it is on a local business email marketing list. And what's so powerful about this is that in this newsletter, they're actually promoting another newsletter, which is an AI newsletter. But if you're the business running this local newsletter for the local community, your local community, this could be your business at the top. So these 5,000 people that are out there every week getting this newsletter and reading it, every week they will see your business at the top. And instead of having to pay a lot of money in order to get people onto your email list for your business, you're paying a very small amount of money, and that because there's a lot less friction and resistance to get people on a free email list where you're helping them out by telling them about events and activities going on in their local area. So the local business newsletter versus a local newsletter business. As I've said, a local business newsletter is where a company like this pest control business has emails out, offers and savings. Could be a restaurant, could be a plumber. It's brand focus only, so they're only talking about their business. And as I said, a lot of businesses, even though they've got the list, they have inconsistent posting because there's other things going on. And it's quite difficult to come up with original content, or you don't always have a saving or an offer going on every single week. Whereas finding events going on in your local area is really easy. You can just do a Google search. You can go on Facebook. It's really easy to find these events. And so even though it's expensive to get the leads, get the people onto the website, they don't always sign up to the newsletter. And so the audience is low value because You're not getting in contact with them very often. And for something like a pest control business, they're not going to need your services all the time. They're only going to need them a couple of times, maybe once a year maximum. Now, what happens with a local newsletter business, something like this Hilton Head Spotlight, is the fact that you're covering events and news. It's community focused, so you're sticking yourself in the community. Even if you say, you know, this is Jack's Pizza and we wrote this local newsletter for you, straight away you come across as a business that is community focused, not brand focused. You're giving high value to residents because they want to know about the events and local news going on, what's going on in the town hall. You are helping them out and they appreciate that. You get cheaper Facebook ads, as I said before, much, much cheaper. Free ad space for you as the owner. Now, we can write this newsletter in minutes and we can host it on platforms which have a very low cost or can even be free. And like I said, you can have your business at the top of every single newsletter. Imagine if you wrote the Hilton Head Spotlight, all you had to do is put a list of events in there, and you built yourself a list of 5,000 for 20-cent Facebook ad clicks. And every week this went out. Every Thursday, these 5,000 people were seeing your business. So if they did have a pest issue, they're seeing you and they know that you're the business to come to. If they do have a neighbor or somebody they know at work that has an issue, they're going to go, hang on, let me just forward you this newsletter. Click the first link. These guys, I've seen them. I recommend them. You don't get that with a newsletter that is brand focused for a local business. It positions your brand as trusted within the local area, and you can supplement this because you can sell additional ad spots to other local businesses. So if you're going to be at the top of this newsletter, which is where you should be, then further down, so let's say here at the moment this particular newsletter is promoting pet insurance, but you're a local business. If you're in a network or you know other local business owners and you've got their number in your phone, you can just go to them and say, hi, I think your business would be a great fit for my local newsletter. I'm going to be charging ad spots like this for $250 a month. I'll give it to you for $100. You can come and be in my newsletter. I've got 2,000 people on my list now. Your business owner likes and trusts you already. They're going to easily give you that money. If they give you $100, that could turn into 400 subscribers on your list, and they're going to see your friend's business, your colleague's business, somebody in your network's business, but they're going to see your business as well. So that's why a local newsletter business is so powerful. In the next videos, we're going to tell you how you can use systems. So you're only spending 10-15 minutes to write this. We're going to show you exactly how you can build in those additional monetization streams. And we're going to show you how you can use it to grow your business, whatever your business is, wherever it is in the world. If you've got any questions about this, put them down into the comments. This document here, we're going to be going through it over the next few videos, and it's a working document. I'm going to put the link to this in the every single video description so you can come in and take a look at this, and we'll just build it out as we go based on the questions you have for me. So definitely get in the comments, get active, tell me what your issues are with growing your local newsletter, your local business, and I can show you different ways, including how a newsletter can help you out. We'll see you in the next one.